Rejected again, huh? Another door slammed in your face. Another person said you're not good enough. Another dream crushed before it even began. You sit there wondering what you did wrong, why things never work out the way you imagined. Let me tell you something, most people will never say good. Rejection is a gift. It sits not the end of the road, it sits the beginning. Because in that pain, in that sting, in that moment where you feel worthless, that's where transformation begins. Every successful person, every killer, every lion that walks this earth been rejected more times than you can count. The difference is they didn't cry about it. They didn't post some sad quote on Instagram. They got up, they worked harder. They built themselves until the world couldn't ignore them. The reason you keep failing isn't because you're cursed. It's because you're still soft. You still expect life to reward you for effort alone. But this isn't school. There's no gold star for trying. Life rewards results, not attempts. So the question is, how many times are you willing to get knocked down and still get up? How many rejections will it take before you say, I don't care anymore, I'm doing this with or without approval? That's the switch. That quote's the moment where you stop needing and start becoming danger. Failure isn't your enemy, it's your training ground. You failed because you weren't ready. Mentally, physically, emotionally, that's the truth. Your mindset was weak, your habits were sloppy, your confidence was fake, and rejection exposed it all. It stripped you down so you can build again, properly this time. People want success, but they don't want scars. They want recognition, but they can't handle humiliation. You want to be respected? Earn it. Day by day, brick by brick, rejection by rejection. Look around. How many people do you know gave up after the first no? After the first failure, they decided they weren't good enough. They stopped chasing the dream and started chasing comfort. You are not meant to be one of them. You're not here to settle. You're here to become something so powerful, so undeniable, that rejection becomes irrelevant. You see, you're here to build a life so strong that the very people who doubted you, they either disappear or beg to come back. That only happens when you stop reacting to failure emotionally and start responding to it strategically. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody cares about excuses. The world only respects results. So stop crying about being rejected. Start using it. Rejection shows you where you're weak. Now strengthen it. It shows you where you lack skill. Go develop it. It shows you where your mindset broke. Rebuild it. You don't get stronger by winning. You get stronger by failing, learning, and returning with twice the fire. That's how kings are built. You're not unlucky. You quote, just early in the process. You quote, still at the part of your story where you're being tested. Everyone wants victory montage. Nobody wants the training phase. But the training phase is where legends are made. You think Tate became a world champion because he got lucky? No. He got rejected, beaten, humiliated, and he kept coming back until the ring belonged to him. That's what real power is. Not talent, not connections. Relentless endurance, ruthless discipline, obsession. You want that? Then stop feeling sorry for yourself every time something doesn't go your way. There sits a voice in your head telling you to quit, telling you it sits pointless. That voice is weak. That voice is the old you, the version that plays safe, avoids risk, seeks comfort, dies slowly. You need to kill that version every single day. Replace it with a savage. Someone who sees failure and smiles. Someone who hears you're not good enough and replies, watch me. Someone who isn't shaken by loss but sharpened by it. That's how warriors think. That's how winners are made. The more you fail, the closer you are to getting it right. That's the truth. Because every rejection removes the illusion. It removes the weakness. It removes the lies you told yourself about how ready you were. And in that rawness, in that pain, you find the real you. The version that doesn't beg. The version that doesn't wait. The version that takes. You don't want a life of comfort. You want a life of power. And power is earned through fire. So get rejected again. Good. Fail again. Even better. But every time, come back harder. Come back smarter. Come back more focused. This is the cost of greatness. This is the price of legacy. Your friends won't get it. Your family might doubt you. But deep down, you know you weren't made to live average. You weren't made to fold every time life hits back. You were made to lead, to dominate, to conquer. Rejection is just the fuel. You've got two options right now. Option 1, feel sorry for yourself. Blame the world, stay broke. Option 2, use the pain, use the rejection, get up, fix your weaknesses, outwork everyone, and show the world what happens when you can't be broken. It's your life. Nobody's going to hand it to you. Go out and take it. You ever notice how the people who made it The real ones, the winners, never complain about how unfair life is. You know why? Because they accepted the truth. Life is hard for everyone. But weak people make excuses while strong people make adjustments. If your business failed, good. You just learned what not to do. If your girl left you, good. Now you've got time to level up without distractions. If nobody believes in you right now, perfect. That means they won't get to say, I always knew you'd make it when you do. The pain you're going through is not a punishment, it's a test. A test to see if you're serious. Because if a little rejection can break you, you were never ready for success in the first place. You want to be different? Then act different. Stop waking up at 10 a.m. like the rest of the losers who complain about their situation. Stop avoiding discomfort like it's some disease. Discomfort is the cost of freedom. You think the top 1% live easy lives. They've just built the discipline to keep showing up when it's hard, when it's boring, when it's painful, because that's what separates men from boys. Consistency through pain. Rejection is a form of pain, and pain is the only real currency for growth. You can either pay it now through hard work or later through regret. And trust me, regret costs more. There are people less talented than you, less educated than you, less connected than you. Why? Because they didn't let rejection stop them. They heard no and turned it into fuel. They didn't sit around blaming the system, their parents, or the economy. They went out and built something. And you can too, if you stop chasing motivation and start chasing purpose. Motivation is a mood, purpose is a mission. When you've got a mission, failure becomes irrelevant. You wake up and get it done. Every time you fail, every time someone doubts you, every time you fall short, that's a chance to harden yourself, to sharpen your sword, to become someone who thrives in the storm. Because here's the truth, pressure makes diamonds, but it also crushes the weak. Which one are you becoming? The man who folds under pressure, or the one who gets stronger when life tries to break him? You don't get to be both. Choose. Every day you either choose discipline or regret. There's no middle ground. Most people are scared of being alone, scared of being rejected, of losing friends, of looking like a failure. That fear is what sips keeping them average. You need to become okay with being the villain in someone else. Let them laugh. Let them talk. You're not building a life for them. You're building it for you. You're building it for your future. You don't have any 100 people clapping for you. You just need to become so good, so dangerous that eventually they don't have a choice but respect you. That respect is not given, it's earned. Earn it. You're still alive, aren't you? Then you haven't failed. You're just not finished yet. Stop acting. Stop treating every setback like a death sentence. Your story is still being written. You just haven't turned the page yet. Think about it. If you gave up now, what are you really saying? That your dreams weren't worth it? That your pain is more powerful than your purpose? That the opinions of a few people who rejected you should decide your destiny? Absolutely not. That's not how warriors think. You want to win. To become someone who thrives in the storm. Because here's the truth. Pressure makes diamonds, but it also crushes the weak. Which one are you becoming? You've got the time. You've got access to more information than kings had 100 years ago. What sep's your excuse? You weren't born unlucky. You were born lazy. Fix it. Get aggressive about your goals. Make it personal. You got rejected? Good. Get stronger. You got laughed at? Good. Work harder. Every insult is an invitation to rise. Rejection isn't stopping you. Your reaction to rejection is, you think it's about what people say to you. It's not. It's about what you say to yourself afterward. Every time you say, maybe I'm not meant for this, you kill your own potential. But if you stand up and say, I shall figure it out. I shall get better. I shall come back smarter, tougher, and more ruthless. Then rejection becomes your weapon. It becomes the fire that forges your new identity. A winner's identity. The future doesn't belong to the privileged. It belongs to the prepared. The man who prepares every day, even when it's boring, even when it's painful, that man becomes unstoppable. You rise. You go silent. You go ghost mode. You train in the dark until the world has no choice but to see your light. That's the code. That's the mindset. Don't post about it. Don't explain it. Just execute. Let your results speak louder than any rejection ever could.